Okay, today we're going to learn the color wheel. As you can see, I added a lot more lighting. Hopefully, it's a little more um, easy to see when I draw. Okay, um, so very first thing I'm going to start off with is, and what we learned yesterday on how to draw a circle, is we know that if we're drawing a circle, we're creating that pivot. Okay, and then as I go around in a circle, still creating that pivot with my hand, still creating that pivot all the way around, and my hand acts like a compass. Now you guys got a circle. So, and don't forget to hold it out in front of you to make sure that we are looking at the best possible way of understanding if it's round or not. You definitely don't want the marshmallow effect or any kind of goose egg growing off of it. Okay. Clean it up if you need to. And that looks pretty good for now. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put in a smaller circle on the interior. Same thing, rotating, 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 and ta-da! You got a nice little wheel right here, correct? Now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in something called a triangle. Triangle is our strongest form known to man. That's what all your bridges are built out of. So then, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the letter Y. So what this is going to create is our primary colors, our three main sets of colors. So the very first one I can think of is we got yellow, okay? So yellow, really awesome color except for one thing. If this yellow was in your face for a long period of time, the color yellow actually can become very annoying to the human eye. Pretty crazy to think that, but it's very agitating because of how bright it is to the human eye. Yellow, we think of, it's a very calm color, but actually it can cause a lot of, pain and anguish. So never ever paint your baby's room yellow because it makes babies very, very angry. And if your parents painted your room yellow, I apologize for that. Okay, so next, if we have yellow here, our next primary color we're going to say is blue. Now, blue. What is so special about blue? Well, blue, one, is my favorite color. Two, blue is actually the most calming color. Everyone always thinks it's really cold and dark, but actually blue is something that you would want to paint your bedroom in if you want it to be really cool, or just that calming feeling. The blue skies, we always think of that. That's really calms us down. It's nothing too extreme. It's not really bright. Doesn't really strain our eyes, just like yellow does. Okay, so blue is a very calming color, one of our very natural colors. So these right here are going to be, the start of our primary colors. Now, next one we have red. Okay, this one has so much to it, like for mind wise. And what I mean by that is red. When we think of red, we think of anger. Everyone says, "Oh, you're going to be mad when you think of red." Actually, it has a weird effect of making you hungry. Red and yellow are the most common condiments of any kind of food. You have ketchup and mustard. But red is very strong. Red makes you very hungry. Okay? Never ever paint your kitchen in red. Why? Because you don't want to feel hungry all the time every time you're in the kitchen. Now, red is also used in tons and tons of fast food restaurants. They play off that. Red makes you want to buy stuff. So if you look at when you're going down 79 Heath, you got McDonald's is red and yellow. You got Wendy's is red. You got Arby's is red. You got Target is red. You have, start thinking all your fast. Tim Hortons is red. See how, they play off a color off of your mind because they want you to come stop and eat their food. So it makes sense, right? Now, next thing also, red is one of the most attractive colors to the human eye. That's another reason why they play off that. Red, if you buy a red car, you are more likely to get pulled over. That's why your insurance is higher. Red cars are more stolen in this world. That's another reason. So just be careful when you're buying red. All right. I don't know. That's why Target is, because you go in there, buy a toothbrush, and then you come out with $700 worth of items, and then don't know why you did all that. Now, these colors right here, the three primary colors, yellow, blue, and red, are the ones that make up all the rest of the colors. Now, you'll hear a lot of other people say, no, it's not, blah, 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 blah. Well, guess what? This is a foundation class, so we're going to stick it kind of easy. If you guys want to learn more about color theory, wait till you get to college and take that class and be bored out of your mind, okay? Now, next thing. I'm going to go ahead and create 3 triangles. Here, and here, and here. So, my next set of colors is called the secondary colors, okay? We have our primary, which is our first ones, and our secondaries, which are going to be second, okay? So, when you mix yellow and blue, what color do you get? You get the color green. Now, green obviously makes us feel very healthy. This is actually another relation of, feeling a little more relaxed. Green is a very smart color. A lot of smart people obviously pick green, and, we heard that from a movie back in the day that says that. And green also, if you wanted to paint your kitchen in a color to make you eat healthier, this is the color you want to go with because it would make you think more of, greens and vegetables and all that other stuff. Okay. Now, next colors we got red and blue. What do we get? We get violet. Not purple, we get violet. Now, purple is a variation of violet, okay? It's more of a tint. It's more of a brighter color. So violet is a deep color. Violet. Now, when we look at violet, is this more of a depressing kind of color? Not necessarily, but what it does is it actually calms your mind down so much, it actually makes you kind of sleepy. So it does have that, not depression, feeling to it, but more of like that real deep, somber, if you really want to sleep well in your room, this would be a great color to paint inside your bedroom. All right. Now we got purple. Oh, I'm sorry. We got violet. My bad. You turned violet. All right. Okay. Next thing we got. Red and yellow make what? Orange, not orange. I know you guys are going to laugh at that, but do not say orange. It's orange. Okay. Now, orange. This one right here is our warm color. This is the one that makes us feel like the beach. This one makes us feel like we want to go sit, in the sand and hear the waves and stuff like that. This is, every sunset, every sunrise. This is the color that we want to see inside of it. Okay, so this is more of our warming, color that creates that warmth feeling. Okay. Now, we have our primary, our 3 here: yellow, blue, red. Okay, when we mix some of these together, we get these secondary colors. Yellow and blue make green, blue and red make violet, red and yellow make orange. Okay, now we have a third set of colors. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and make a line there, and I'm going to make a line here, and I'm going to make a line here, I'm going to make a line here. I'm going to have to move something around here. Here, 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 and here. And here, okay? I'm going to make this one a little bigger because that just drives me nuts, okay? So what I did was I created a line at every single other side of the triangle. So I made a line here, I made a line here, I'm making a line here, and I'm making a line here, okay? So now, how many sections do I have? I should have 12. Let's hope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whew, good for me. Now, so the third set of colors is a fun one to say. I love this one. It's called tertiary. So if you want to say it, 1, 2, 3, tertiary. I hope you just said that with me at home. So we have primary, secondary, and tertiary. Now, tertiary colors are named after the primary first and the secondary second. So if I have yellow pointing here, we have, yellow sitting there, okay? If we have green pointing at this one, we have green. Now, this one right here, when we combine yellow and green, we have to name it by the primary first and the secondary second. So we have yellow, green. That's going to be right here. These two make yellow, green. Now, if we have green here, okay, and what do we have pointing at this one? We have blue. So what do we have? Do we have green, blue, or blue, green? We have to name it by the primary first and the secondary second. So we got blue, green. Next one we have violet down here sitting on the bottom. Okay, so this is going to go ahead and be violet. Now we have something called blue, violet. Over here we have red. And then we have, violet and red, so we need to name it after the primary first and the secondary second. So this one would be called what? Red, violet. And then what do we have over here? We have orange pointing up here. Now we have red, orange, primary first, secondary second. And then we have up here, we have yellow, orange, named after our primary first and our secondary second. So, primary colors, yellow, blue, red. Secondary colors, green, violet, orange. And our tertiary colors are our third set of colors named after our primary first and our secondary second. So, that is your lesson for today on the color wheel. Thanks guys for listening.